Ladies and gentlemen, to formally welcome you all and to kickstart the proceedings for the Iconic CIO 2024, I'd like to welcome Anoop Mathur, founder, CXO Capital, on stage. Anoop Mathur, a seasoned serial entrepreneur and visionary, has been at the forefront of the technology and media landscape for over a decade. He founded Core Media in June 2012, focusing on Asian markets, and has pioneered this new age niche media multi-platform, focusing on curating proprietary marketing engagements for ICT brands with a dedicated emphasis on ICT enterprises and the CIO community. He is a partner at CloudSurfer LLP, a new age training academy for on-demand cloud certification and leadership courses. His latest venture, CXO Capital, established in Dubai in 2023, focuses and specializes in providing market intelligence, advisory, consulting services, marketing strategies, and bespoke engagements and events tailored for the information and communications technology enterprises in the Middle East and Africa regions. His privately owned boutique wealth management family office, Anoop Mathur Capital LLP, specializes in building diversified portfolios encompassing early-age startups, real estate, and capital markets, leveraging a profound network cultivated over 24 years of corporate, media, and technology entrepreneurship and investments. Ladies and gentlemen, Anoop has been actively involved in contributing to the startup ecosystem. His commitment to fostering entrepreneurship extends to being a limited partner and private investor in multiple ventures. With a track record of 25 years, Anoop continues to be a driving force in the realms of entrepreneurship, wealth management, and technology innovation, leaving an indelible mark on the global business landscape. He is a Six Sigma professional and a licentiate from the Insurance Institute of India. Let's welcome Anoop Mathur on stage.
Very good afternoon to all of you. You've been doing a lot of due diligence on me. A lot of things you didn't have to tell, but that's fine, you know. But 24 years, now that's given away my age as well a bit, right? But that's fine, you know. We're almost in the same age group, everybody here. So, but a very warm welcome to all of you. As you all know, the situation's not been the best, you know, in Dubai, and a lot of people are still struggling to get here. But we said we still need to be a little cognizant of time. So while a lot of other friends are, you know, on the way, and you know, we'll kind of have them in shortly, we thought let's kick off. You know, let's appreciate the time of the others over here. So thank you so much for being here. But now that we have the time, I've got some 100 slides over here, and I'll be happy to present. I hope that works, right? We need 100 slides, good? Yeah? All right, excellent. I'll keep it short and sweet. The idea is that just to, you know, put a little bit of a crux in terms of how things are shaping up, but and a lot of things will unfold as the day progresses, right? So what are we doing here today? We're going to be, you know, it's the road to success. Everybody likes success, right? Yes? Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to celebrate success today, right? And that's what Iconic CIO is all about. It's all about you, right? And that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, about the Iconic CIO 2024, it is the congregation of the most influential digital and technology leaders in the Middle East. In fact, we have some of our friends who've flown in from different parts of the region to be here, and a very warm welcome to them as well. And this pretty much, you know, spreads across having, you know, senior leadership from across the region. It is the gathering of some of the brightest minds in the ICT ecosystem, and as we progress, you'll get to see a new insight, or, you know, learn a new insight as we move forward in the conversations that we've put together. So, at the Iconic CIO, you will get to discover, scale, refine. See, it's all about insights, right? At the end of the day, it's about peer collaboration. It's a lot about, you know, how do you network and what you share with each other. And then, of course, we'll all appreciate that today's a world where everybody's trying to, you know, leverage GenAI and cognitive AI as things, you know, move forward in terms of looking at possibilities getting turned into reality. Of course, with an early view into 2024, it's clear that this year will revolve around new advancements. But as we advance, there are also threats. Fair assumption, right? Because the minute you look at technologies like GenAI, cognitive AI, there's a lot of threats. The landscape kind of, you know, from a security standpoint, the threat landscape only increases. But I'm sure we've got leaders like you to ring fence it for the enterprises. And of course, The growth will continue to be there in tech because today no business propels without technology. And finally, as leaders, I'm sure you're already doing this, but you have to find value where innovations overlap, right? At the end of the day, you have to look at how can you converge and, concur with multiple activities, multiple strategic decisions that you're taking and invest in technologies that help you hit a tipping point at the end of the day, right? Because that's what the entire moat point comes into play from, the cost or investments that you're looking at. Furthermore, we all know that technology holds the key to business growth and success in the modern economy. CIOs and digital leaders are pretty much at the helm, all of you, driving technology. See, interestingly, one thing which has significantly changed is that earlier CIOs, digital leaders, IT leaders were pretty much in the seat where it was enabling, doing a lot of things. But today, a lot of you have P&L responsibilities, right? It's a lot about how are you going to help the business grow. Not only from a technology standpoint, but the question that the board really poses back is that how is it going to help on the revenue growth? How is it going to help on the customer experience? How is it going to help on the employee experience? So pretty much the CIO today is in the center or the core of a lot of decision making that happens for a business, right? And therefore, from a strategic standpoint, CIOs and digital leaders are pretty much at the helm, right? And of course, looking at some of the key business focus areas, enabling business growth, I just touched upon it, increasing operational efficiencies and productivity, and I think GenAI also comes into play with cognitive AI in terms of how you can propel and look at efficiencies and productivity. People, process, technology continues to be the focus. Of course, the last one is transformation, acceleration. I didn't want to use digital because that's like a bit too continuous for the last 5 years, but I think it's transformation at a business level in every form and every way. And of course, the underlying principles continue to be around customer experience, cost optimization, and employee experience. Now, the idea is, of course, all of you are looking at modernizing the core technologies. So while we kept talking about the cloud and the hyperscalers, but pretty much we are all in a world of the hybrid cloud infrastructure. Cybersecurity, again, which I touched upon with the threat landscape increasing, is pretty much a focus and key area for everybody. In fact, at a board level, everybody is talking about, how are we looking at ring fencing, the threats, and that's pretty much, on the agenda. It's part of the CIO's office, goes without saying. Networks, infrastructure, very key. Today, if you're looking at GenAI, which means the compute is going to be at a level where you need to be able to, service and consider the fact that your infrastructure has to be strong enough and has to have all those, compute points which give you the desired outcome that you would want. And of course, enterprise architecture, that's pretty much the other one from a core technology standpoint. I'm not touching too much upon GenAI or talking about LLMs or trying to, discuss about the fine-tuning bit because that will come out as part of the discussions and sessions that we have in course of the day. Now, I mentioned about peer-to-peer and partner collaboration. That's pretty much the way things are moving forward. It's very important that you understand what peers are doing, not only in your industry, but in other parts of the industry, because sometimes you are able to take a use case and build it back into your organization. You'll all appreciate that skill set is a challenge today. So every time you hear of a new technology or you discuss a new technology, there needs to be a skill set for that. So that's where your partners come into play, and partner collaboration becomes that much more important. So the idea is to have that invaluable network which gives you all the insights and intel for you to make some decisions and use the technologies in the way that you want to, to get your desired outcome. Of course, actionable insights, you can have data points, you can have the network, but finally it has to translate into, so every feature cannot be a benefit, but you have to know how to translate the features into the benefits at the end of the day. Right, and if you were expecting more presentations, that's it. Thank you. Thank you.